Hello everyone, this is LPIII once again, and since Lemmings Plus 3 is on hiatus for the time being, I thought I might as well come back and do some talismans on Lemmings Plus 1. So, and of course I'm completely blind to these talismans, so I haven't actually taken any time to extensively look at them. So there's bronze ones, and that third one on this page here is the start of the silver ones. So it's kind of like a trophy list on the PlayStation, except there's no platinum talisman. Might be recommended that the well, bit irrelevant because platinums is just for getting all the talismans. I think getting 100% talismans is good enough. You don't need a platinum to commemorate that. Okay, so what I'll do, the way I'll do it is I'll try and attempt them in order. If I spend too long on any of them, sorry about that, you might have heard a car pulling away there. It's because I've got the door open and it's the middle of the day at the moment while I'm recording. So I'll try and edit out the background noise as much as I can in my after recording this, but that will probably slip through. Yeah, I'll work through them in order. If I spend too long on any of them, I will either leave it or come back to it later. I don't expect to get all these done because some people have said some of them are really difficult. I mean, I think the worst one, just let me look for it. Pretty sure it's somewhere in here. Create Psycho 28. Oh god, that would be terrible. I can't see it right now. It might be that Wimpy 10 one at the top there. Wimpy 10 with no more than 3 of each skill. I think that one's quite difficult. Okay, so just let me see what the first one is again. Complete mild 7 without any builders, and complete mild 13 without any builders. So I'll remember those two, and we'll go to them concurrently. Okay, so the staircase, there we go. You can see why this is going to be difficult without builders. Right, welcome back everybody. I actually recorded that intro late yesterday now. I actually went away and actually made sure I wrote down the talisman list on a piece of paper independently, so I'd have something to refer to. So I wouldn't have to keep going back and checking the talisman menu all the time. So same time in the long run. So I'm glad I went away and did that. And I also put together my own custom soundtrack for this playthrough. So you might recognise them, you might not. Hope you enjoy. And what else did I do? No, there was something else. Oh yeah, I got clarification from other people about what some of the talismans mean as well, so there's going to be no confusion over that as well. Okay then, so on to level 7 of mild, which is the first one we got. We're going to do it without builders, so let's get going. This is too loud. Okay. So we're not allowed to use builders, so that's going to stay at 20 pretty much. So I think the obvious thing to do is use I don't know actually. It's going to be quite hard to turn around. Actually, we can use a blocker. I don't know why that was an issue, to be honest. No, you weren't supposed to do that. I was hoping the miner would bounce off the blocker, but as usual, when you actually want it to, it doesn't bloody happen, does it? Really? Yeah, that should work. Thought it'd be alright to stick a custom soundtrack on this one, since this one doesn't actually use any special tracks or anything like that. I obviously won't do that when I get to Lemmings Plus 3, I'll just let that play out the normal soundtrack. You're going to need a floater, mister. So that should mean talisman unlocked. It did, you unlocked a talisman. Okay, so next stop is Mild 13. Take a shortcut. Again, this is without builders. And I'm just going to make sure I save at least 40. So this is actually the first, I think when I played Lemmings Plus 1 originally, I didn't actually have the updated version of Neo Lemmix, which showed me what I still had to save or something like that. So this will be interesting. Yeah, I think this is going to be pretty much the same as the previous level, with this bit at least. Getting up to here and then blocking and then getting up here. Bash, bash, dig, dig, yeah. Easy. Again, these Talismans are going to be pretty straightforward, since we've got a run-of-the-mill big run of tasks here. Ooh, didn't realise we've got a little problem here actually. So what we need is an extra climber. Yeah, it's easily solvable. What we can do is we can have. Oop. We can have 4 climbers. Oh, excuse me. Got sneezes today. So what this guy's going to do is he's going to go on ahead and do the rest of the level, since it'd be a bit awkward to do it with a crowd of lemmings. And this guy's going to block close enough so that she doesn't obliterate this bit. Just hope this miner is sufficient enough. Otherwise we're going to have a bit of a problem. Might just make it. That blocker might be movable at the very least. Yeah, I think that mine's gonna make it. Pretty much just exactly the same as the last level, just a bit more work required to finish off the level. And as you can see, we've used every skill apart from the floater and builders. Okay, another talisman unlocked. So next stop is we're going to work through the bronze ones before we go on to the silver ones. So we're going to go to Wimpy for the next one. And we're going to go all the way to number 13. That's ironic, isn't it? Mild 13, Wimpy 13. We're going to play the same track again. Because I've got them lined up by level, just like the normal rotation would be. So we're going to save 100% on this level. Don't think it's going to be too hard, to be honest. Could have been done on the initial run, but builders are allowed now. Yeah, we have to be a bit more careful about where we assign our builds as well. It's going to be a bit. It's not too bad if we have to use a blocker, to be honest, because we can just do a. I don't know where the method's from exactly, but you could just eliminate blockers on bridges as long as they can climb afterwards. It's nice to return to some nice bread and butter Lemmings levels anyway, you know, with normal graphic sets. LPIII provided that little much needed break for me, I think. Okay, so I think it's okay to use blockers to rebound a builder bridge if you're going to free it afterwards, which is perfectly legitimate. Oops. This is pretty much how I did the level the first time around. I just didn't save 100% for some odd reason. I should do it, I think. Yep, can wriggle through that. He's a floater anyway, isn't he? We don't want the bridge to be touching the top of the steel because that's just going to complicate matters. Crap, I've just realised the problem here. For doing all this and not even bloody thinking about what I'm going to do to get these lemmings safely down to the ground. I've been such a jackass. That's not a bit of a problem now. Our builder's a bit too close for comfort. Just give everybody who didn't get up the climbers. There we go. I'm gonna get them all to the exit, hopefully. Because everybody who has a climber is going to need a floater as well. For reasons which you will see in a minute. Because they're all climbing up and falling down over here. There we go. Unlocked another talisman. So the first three have gone down with quite relative ease, as expected. So now it calls for a Lucasade. Since I'm off to a great start. Don't really know how long the video's been running at the moment. Can't been that long. Okay, so Wimpy 22 now, lowest possible release rate. This one's going to be a bit annoying, I reckon. Because I have actually had a look at the levels beforehand and just like looked at the previous screen for them and thought, how can I do that? How is that one going to be done? So there has been a little pre-thought on it. Okay, so he puts the release rate up to 50 for us. That's a little bit helpful. So let's see what happens if we do it 70. Okay, so 70 is pretty close. 70. That unlocked the talisman. Okay. I did it straight away. I can't believe that. I honestly did not know that release rate. I just put it up to 70 as a good starting point, and apparently I unlocked the talisman. But just for the hell of it, let's go back and set it to 69. And see why it won't work. Yeah, it won't work at 69, so it was 70. Okay then. You saw it here, people. I obviously did not know what that was. That was supposed to be the release rate. It was just starts, but excuse me. I remember that. That was redone in Psycho. Okay, so we're on to Wimpy 29 now. We're only allowed to use 2 skills. 2 skills. It can be any 2 skills, but you know, it can be 2 of the same skill, or 1 skill, 1 of one skill, 1 of another skill, but it can only be 2 skill uses throughout the level. What those skill uses will be, I do not know. We can lose 1 lemming, that's the important thing. Okay. Get your thinking cap on. First of all, how far down does a bomber go? Not far enough. And the thing is, you can bash out to the side here, but that would require lots more skill usage, so I'm guessing that's not it. I don't think bashing is the answer, because bashing into the middle where the trap is, you can't direct drop the exit anyway. That's been not allowed since God knows when. There's no need to tell me when that happened, people. Right. This is actually the first hard one in my opinion. This one's actually pretty hard. The fact there's 2 trapdoors does not help matters. Once we bomb bash. Bomb bashing is the first obvious thing that comes to mind. Nothing. And we're not allowed to use any skills apart from that. Bit stuck on this one. Not easy. I don't know where I'm headed with this one, but yeah, I know that's a trap, obviously. I'm just seeing if this makes it any easier. And obviously the problem with this is if there was 2 diggers, it would be easier. It would be easy and trivial. But I don't understand this one. Only 2 skills. I don't know how this is possible. 3 use is easy. 2? Wow. Okay, that's splat distance. What is that? What significance is that to this? Not very much. Quite stuck on this one. Oh yeah, sure he's stuck on that. It's not really going to help though, to be honest, is it? It's free, that's the problem. So I don't see how that's possible with less than 3. So I don't see how that's possible with 2 at the moment. I'm just sitting staring blankly at that one for now, so I'm just going to come back to it.